These girls ain't got nothing on you.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna take you guys through a full glute workout, so let's get started. We started off with 2 warm-up exercises to get our glutes pumping and ready to go. This one is a Bandit Sidestep. I like to put a resistance band around my ankles, bend slightly at the knees, and step side to side with an emphasis on using my heels and the outside of my feet. You should feel the burn in your gluteus minimus, aka the side booty. The next warm-up was the pulse squat. We moved the bands up just below the knees, and these are essentially like normal squats, but instead of coming back up all the way, we pulse up and down at the bottom of the squat to keep the tension in our hips and our glutes. We kicked off the main workout with RDLs, which stands for Romanian Deadlifts. I personally like to use my conventional deadlift stance for these, but you can do a sumo stance too, or even narrow stance. The RDL is a head driver that targets the hamstrings and glutes. With feet firmly planted on the ground and keeping knees slightly bent, you hinge at the hips to move the bar. As with normal deadlifts, it's important to keep a neutral spine position, so like that. This includes keeping your head and neck in line with your spine, so you don't want like your neck to be bent like this while you're going up and down. You may notice that I'm touching the plates to the ground while James isn't. It's just a difference in mobility. You want to go as far as you can without rounding your back, so if you feel the stretch but you can't touch the ground, you're fine. We hit Barbell Hip Thrusts, which is my personal favorite. I'll be honest, I didn't go very heavy because I forgot to bring my yoga mat to use as bar padding to protect my hip bones from the weight. We used a sweater and that didn't help at all. With these, I keep the back of the bench just under my shoulder blades and thrust the bar up with my glutes. Keeping my feet firmly planted, toes mainly pointing forward, and spine in a neutral, almost stiff plank-like position. At the top of the movement, I squeeze my glutes, almost like I'm pushing my glutes forward towards my feet, if that makes any sense. The barbell should be moved with the glutes, not the lower back. So, you know, I think that just kind of helps prevent injury to the lower back or extra strain on it. I also keep my chin tucked to avoid extending my back. So chin tucked, eyes forward can definitely help with that. For these, the plates don't have to come back and hit the ground, just like with RDLs. As long as you're getting a good range of motion, you're golden. After hip thrusts, we moved on to high step-ups. You can do these with or without weights. When I step onto the box, I try to use the active leg to pull my weight up. So for example, if I'm stepping onto the box with my right foot, I'm using that same leg to pull myself up instead of using my left leg to spring myself up. I don't know if that's confusing or not. And as I'm pulling myself up, I'm putting most of my weight on my heel and the outside of my foot. Again, that's the foot that is stepping onto the box. That way I can maximize the burn in my glutes. Into another area of the gym to do cable kickbacks. James didn't want to do these for some reason. I don't know. I personally don't like cable kickbacks and hadn't done these in about a year. If I could go back to the night we recorded this workout, I probably would have replaced these with single leg RDLs or cable pull-throughs. That's the end of the workout. I'll leave the full workout in the description box below. That way you can take a screenshot and try it out yourself. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!